Hello everybody, nice to see you. We're just waiting for everyone to join us. And if you haven't already done so, we've got scores for today. So do go to www.thetelling.co.uk/lyrics, and then you'll be able to click on, you'll be able to see the lyrics, but if you want to click on the download for the two schools that we're going to be looking at. So we're looking at Kalenda, Maia and Reis, glorios. The scores are only a real indication, as you're going to find, because with troubadour melody, this is real singer-songwriter, oral tradition stuff. We really, for one of them, Kalenda Maya, we kind of rhythmicized it, and they are, that's just one possible interpretation. So there is no one way, and we know also from the fact of where a song exists in more than one source, that these songs went on kind of musical Chinese whispers.
Yes.
And the same song exists in different manuscripts sometimes, and the melodies change quite a bit, surprisingly amount. So obviously a singer kind of took it off in a direction and embellished it, and then another singer heard that version and they went off and embellished it some more, and it kind of went on a journey. So what we're dealing with here is probably only one scribe who's heard a certain version of the song, and it's not an authentic, definitive thing in the way that kind of later compositions are. A composer has put their stamp on it and published a score, which is very clearly this is what it is. So it's a different world, really, because most the troubadours couldn't write. They just improvised, and just like singer-songwriters today in their bedrooms with their guitars, but just back in the 12th and 13th century. It's true.
Great.
Okay,
Oh,
so
maybe we wait
hopefully
another minute. We've got a lot of people still coming.
Yeah, everyone's coming, which is great. Great to see you all. Again, just to say, for those of you who missed at the beginning, do go to www.thetelling.co.uk, and you'll be able to /lyrics, I should have got the vital thing, and you'll be able to download the two scores for today, Kalenda Maya and Reis glorios.
But you can also try to just learn it by ear. That's also an option. The lyrics will be appearing. Oh, Yvonne.
Yes.
Hi, Yvonne.
Yvonne is on the phone, and we have a message for Yvonne. Do you want to say a message?
Yvonne, we're going to do the Northumbrian lullaby. I don't know if you've realized. And we forgot to write back to you and thank you for it. Sorry, Yvonne.
It's been a bit of a week. So,
Claire, I think I ought to start.
I think you probably should. I think people can join. People are joining still. That's great. But yeah.
I want to hi everyone. Hi and welcome everyone. I'm excited tonight. This film is going to be quite something, and also the music, the troubadour music is the reason I fell in love with medieval music. I heard a song by Bernard Ventador, the song you will hear later, sung by Claire, and that was it. There was no coming back. So the troubadour songs are very special. We haven't really done them in the Friday workshops. They're quite tricky to teach, and to maybe also, they're not really choral songs either. They're very individual, kind of they're songs to be sung. Just, I think they're individual songs. Apart from this one that we're doing now, Kalenda Maya, that's a bit different, and I think could be sung nicely by a group. So this is a song that is a kind of dance tune. The composer, Rambaud de Baqueiras, he was one of the most famous troubadours in the 12th century in France. And he worked in Italy while he was there in employment at the court. He heard a dance, and he took the melody and made it his own. This is something Claire mentioned a minute ago. They did a lot. They heard something and then they improvised on it and changed it. So this is a lively number, and for those of you who look at the score, I changed a little bit the rhythm for the at the end. You will notice the beginning we do pretty much how it's written, but there will be some slight difference, so don't take that as that is what happens with troubadour songs. There are hundreds of different versions, and the written down one is just one of many. So let's start, because what I'd love to do is teach you this one, but also Reis glorios is one other song I would be doing in the program. And it's so lovely that I said to Claire, I'd love to do just one verse of that one as well. It's so beautiful. So without talking too much now, if there are any questions, please come to the question and answer session after the showing of the film. If you have any questions in general about troubadour songs, specifically about these ones, or anything about the play, please come and ask away. You can also send the question to Steph, so you don't have to ask there. You can just send it, something you would like to be discussed. So there will be a link, I think, for that Zoom meeting in a little bit. So let's just start singing. The first section, where you have the text there. I just mention it, but we don't need to get hung up on it. The A's at the end of the words, like Kalenda, maia, faia, and all those, in Occitan are pronounced like an open O. But don't worry if you don't remember that now, but just as a little information. So it is really Kalenda, maia. But don't worry about it. I don't want to be too fussed about this now. Okay, and some of the U's are more like qe. So if you wonder why I'm singing qe.m, it is that the U's are more like an qe. And I think that's enough about Occitan. Let's try and sing this. So I will do it a bit slower. It is quite raucous later rhythmic. So let's do it slowly. Kalenda maia, ni fueills de faia. Let's do that far. Kalenda maia, ni fueills de faia. And we will climb up that scale. It goes, I will start at the beginning again and do the next line. So Kalenda maia, ni fueills de faia, ni chants de ni flors de glaia. Let's do that again, slowly. Kalenda maia, ni fueills de faia, ni chants de ni flors de glaia. So the next section is the same melody, but now we have non es qe.m plaia, pros dona gaia, qe.u isnell messagier jaia. So the same melody, let's do it slowly, straight in there. And non es qe.m plaia, pros dona gaia, qe.u isnell messagier jaia. Now this is the key that we're doing it in. Is it a bit too high for people? Shall I go a tone lower? No? Okay. Let's stay in this key. It's a nice one for this song. Let's do again from the beginning, these two sections now. Yeah? And Kalenda maia, ni fueills de faia, ni chants de ni flors de glaia. Non es qe.m plaia, pros dona gaia, qe.u isnell messagier jaia. Great. Now we'll do the B section, there it is. Del vostre bei cors, qe.m retraia, Plazer, novell, traia. So I think, is the translation, does everyone have the translation? Because I don't want to lose too much time with it. So it's anyway a love song, and a desperate guy, this Rambo de Vaqueras, when he worked at the Italian court, he was in love with the daughter of his patron called Beatrice. It's not the same Beatrice that is our heroine tonight, but it was Beatrice. He was madly in love with her, and he wrote this song for her. And he was kind of saying, I don't care how nice May is and all the leaves and the song of the birds. I only care about whether you will give me the right message, you know, that. So, del vostre bel cors, of your beautiful body that attracts me. So this goes. Del vostre bei cors qe.m retraia. Let's do that again. Del vostre bei cors qe.m retraia, Plazer, novell, traia. Whole section again, B section. Del vostre bei cors qe.m retraia, Plazer, novell, traia. And now comes the final section where mind the rhythm here a little bit. We're doing it differently to the score. Ja.l traia, vostre veraia. I do that again. Ja.l traia, vostre veraia. Chaia de plaia, gelos, qe.m traia. Let's do that whole bit again, the final section. Ja.l traia, vostre veraia. Chaia de plaia, gelos, qe.m traia. So, I'm wondering now, do we do verse 2, just so we will not spend too much time on it, but let's just sing it through like that. You will practice the melody, and you'll know later too. You can sing along, I hope. So we will do the same now, slowly still, and then we'll run the whole thing fast. Ma bella mia, per Dieu non sia, che ja.l gelos de vendria. Here we go, and ma bella mia, per Dieu non sia, che ja.l gelos de vendria. Che cardendrio sa gelozia, si hai testosa mans partia. Qu'eu, ja joyos, Qu'eu ja joyos, mais non serio, ni joices vostro non tenrio. Talio fario, consciabais non verio, che il dia morria, dona pros queus perdria. So, I hope the melody is more or less clear. Sorry that it's always so rushed these Wednesday evenings. We don't have a lot of time. But I think if you got an idea and you can now sing along, and even if you make loads of mistakes and sing lots of A's instead of O's, let's just enjoy this. 1, 2. Kalenda, fueills et faia, ni chants de zell, ni flors de glaia. Non es qe.m plaia, bros dona, gaia, isnell, messagier, reia. Del vostre bei cors qe.m retraia, Plazer, novell, matraia. Ja.l traia, vostre veraia. Chaia de plaia, gelos traia. And verse 2. Maia Dieu vendria, gelos vendria. Vendria, gelozia, amans partia. Jaia meis non serio, ni Reis vostre vendria. Ja.l faria, ja.l novell, Dieu morria, dona Qu'eu vendria. Great. Thank you so much for taking part in that. Now we've got a few minutes. I'd love us to look at this beautiful song, Reis glorios. It's an alba. It's a dawn song. I won't go too much into now the text. It just is something. The night is for the lovers, and the daybreak ruins that. So it's really all about that. So it's asking God to help with my companion, my friend is asleep, so and doesn't see that the night has arrived and that soon it will be dawn. So here it is a case, you have the music, but we don't have a rhythm here, so it's up to us how we do it. I will teach the melody in a simple way and then sing it however you feel it. So here's the first line. Reis glorios, verais lums eclartats. Let's do that again. Reis glorios, verais lums eclartats. And the next section is the same melody. Deus poderus, Seigneur, sia vos plats. Deus poderus, Seigneur, as if it was a y, Seigneur. Let's do that line again. Deus poderus, Seigneur, sia vos plats. The next line. Al meu company, siats fueills, ajuda. Al meu company, siats fueills, ajuda. One more time, that one. Al meu company, siats fueills, ajuda. Now the next one. Qu'eu no lo vi, pos la noche for benguda. There's our U. So, Qu'eu no la vi. No, wait, I'm mixing something up. Al meu company, siats fueills, ajuda. Qu'eu no lo vi, pos la noche for et ade sera l'alba. So I hope that's not too confusing. I will do the second section from Al meu company one more time. Al meu company siat fueills ajudo, qu'eu no lo vi pos la noche fo vengudo, et ade sera l'alba. Right, we've got 1 minute. I'd like to run the whole first verse now. I know it seems at first possibly complicated. You'll get used to it and you'll hear it later also. So let's do it slowly and simply now. And later you can do it freely. I'll give you an example, the first line. Reis, glorios, verais So let's sing it together simply now, and until you get the melody. Okay, here we go. And Reis, glorios, verais Deus poderos, Seigneur, si a vos plats, al meu company, si ats fueills ajudo, qu'eu no lo vi pos la noche fo vengudo, et ade sera l'alba. Right, this is all the time we've got now. I hope you enjoyed it, getting a little glimpse of these gorgeous troubadour songs. So hope you will come later at 8 o'clock, and time now to get some little bite to eat. And Claire, anything you want to mention?
Yes, several things. There's a program, just like it's concert. So if you go to the home tour page of our website, www.thetelling.co.uk/home tour, and you move down to today's event, then you can click on the program, and that will give you the list of pieces and a little bit about the background of the piece and the troubadours. So the film is at 8 o'clock. It's on our YouTube channel and also on our Facebook page. Both of those are /The Telling Music. Or if you've got our e-newsletter, then you've got the actual link to the films already on those. Afterwards, there's a Q&A, and Steph has put up, oh no, she's put up the YouTube and the Facebook. But she's also put up, there we are, the Zoom. Brilliant, thank you, Steph. For joining us afterwards for the Q&A. We're going to be joined by Anna Demetrio. I don't know if any of the others are coming. They've been invited, so I'm hoping maybe some of the others will be there. But certainly Anna, who is our amazing, amazing actress, as you will see, she's really extraordinarily gifted. She is definitely going to be there. Friday, do you want to talk about Friday?
Oh, yes. Friday is our lullaby session, and I'm not sure yet whether it's possibly the last one for a while. So I'm cramming in 3 lullabies, including one Northumbrian that, thanks to Yvonne, we've been recommended. So please come on Friday. I hope you'll be there at 11 on Friday. Okay.
And just in case anyone wasn't there on Friday, by the last one, we don't mean the last in retreat. We mean because we are going to carry on in November and December by working on some carols with you. But we will need you to sign up and pay we're going to sell six sessions for £25, and that will take us up to Christmas. So we'll be, hopefully by Friday, or certainly by early next week, we'll have details of how you can sign up for that as well. But we have got In Retreat will carry on until the very first Friday in November. So we'll carry on with that format as is, and also we're here next Wednesday and the Wednesday after with these workshops before our film. So next week's film is the film of our live concert indoors that we did on Sunday in Hove. Some of you were there. Thank you so much for coming and for supporting it. It was actually a very moving event for us. I think to do something indoors. I was surprised at how different it was from doing 3 concerts outside, actually. But it was a very moving evening for us. So thank you for your support and for coming. I think that's everything. I'm going to go and grab myself a glass of wine.
Exactly.
Before the film. So
yes.
And you'll be able to sing along with these too. So thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you again on Friday or this time next week as well. So thank you.
I hope you join us later for the question and answer.
Yes, please do. Yes, actually, I hope to do that too. Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.